In other words, stay out of the club.
For the nigga who be talking loud and holding his dick, talking shit, he better lay low. For the bitch that said I shot some shit up out of my dick, now she sick, she better lay low. For the niggas who be claiming my hood and really ain't for my gang, better lay low. I hope he don't be thinking I'm just talking and I won't do a thing. Really hope so.
Lay low, nobody moving till I say so. Limo tent rolling deep like the president. See, I don't go to clubs, I never chase a bitch. I'm here to bang that gangster shit to the apocalypse. We call it stress, some of y'all call it chocolate. Return of the top dog, it ain't no stopping this. Whatever the case, I ain't trying to catch it. Lay low, blow big dope and slang records. Unseen but well heard, do not disturb. The only reason you alive, cause I ain't sent a word. I flip faster than birds. Snoop Dogg will emerge from the smoke and go low. You shouldn't provoke, I bring the worst from the LBC. Smash motherfuckers thinking they gon' smash on me. Snoop and Dre give a fuck about what y'all say. From the world's most dangerous group, NWA.
I rise, it was no surprise, I always knew these fools would trip. Hating, faking, scheming on mine and on the down low, talking shit. Best move cause I refuse to lose no matter which damn road I choose. So lay low cause you might be bruised. Top story on the evening news. I ain't for games, so if you wanna play, I'm lay low. Lay down on the floor, lay down on the floor. I'm in a rage, so if we gotta do this, let me know. That's what I came for, what I came for.
Where that nigga who be talking shit? He don't come around no more because I fucked this bitch. I made her suck my dick while I was squeezing the tits. And I hit it from the back, grip tight on them hips. She tried to make me come when I was trying to take her home. Dropped you off and seen you fixing on your raggedy bro. Could dump you in the dome, little fag. And don't sag too hard, you show everybody you thong. Booyaka, we bring it straight to you. From 22 Delugas, the shit that shoot through you. Who you motherfuckers think the top dog bang with? The same clique he came with and made the game flip. Now niggas grow their hair, hold they stay and act hard. Best even though your CEO talk shit, get slapped hard. The backyard is where we get our scrap on. The black car drive by, you get capped on.
What's up, pimpin'? It's P and Snoop. With Dre on the beat, this ain't nothing but loot. They call me Jack Clapper for all the bread I got. Or they call me Bill Clinton for all the head I got. I keep shit realer, cause I'm all about my skrilla. The ladies tell me cause I'm $1 million hitter. It's no limit till I D.I.E. CP3 or Rich McCallie where I be.
For the nigga who be talking loud and holding his dick, talking shit, he better lay low. For the bitch that said I shot some shit up out of my dick, now she sick, she better lay low. For the niggas who be claiming my hood and really ain't for my gang, better lay low. I hope he don't be thinking I'm just talking and I won't do a thing. Really hope so.
Okay, let's get it up. It's time for him to prove that he's a problem. Niggas clicking up, but they not be legit. No 40 water, tell him. Aww. Yeah, get up with me. Fuck sneak this and first person shooter. I hope they came with 3 switches. I crash out like fuck rap. This Melly Mel if I had to. Got 2 T's with me. I'm snatching chains and burning tattoos. It's up. Lost too many soldiers, not to play it safe. If he walk around with that stick, it ain't Andre 3K. Think I won't drop the location. I still got PTSD. Motherfuck the big 3. Nigga, it's just big me. Nigga, bum. What? I'm really like that. And your best work is a light pack. Nigga, Prince out.
Ugh. Ugh. Buenos dias. Wait a minute. Gotta check the volume. Here we go again. Yeah. Sometimes when I'm getting this stuff together, I forget what I was gonna start off with, and then I wonder why I put one title. And then I'm like, whoa, oh, I forgot that. But then I'm like, nah, it doesn't matter. I'll just go with what I got. I just go with it. Yeah. So I figured throw a little fishing line out there yesterday. I just want to kind of like show people how certain things work, right? So I hope people are catching on to what I'm doing here. It's not easy. It's not easy because when you like when you're playing a game, uh, especially one that gets played a lot by other people, you kind of tend to be rusty in playing it, and sometimes you don't get caught up or are as quick to score as the other team does, right? Kind of like you're kind of lagging behind because you're kind of catching up. I wouldn't say that's what I'm doing. I think I understand this game enough to be playing it well. As a matter of fact, I think I'm ahead of it a little bit. Um, but I'm talking about the people who are sitting there listening. See, I thought certain people weren't doing certain things because I gave them the benefit of the doubt. And as things get deeper, you start realizing certain things. So then you start, going into your bag of tricks or your understanding of what those are. Then you start seeing certain things come out. This is a People can't help it. You can't help it. When you get personally involved into things, or when your own biases affect the things that you're doing, you can't help it. You really can't. Certain things bother you. Certain people bother you. So you want to free yourself from those people, free yourself from that world. So you do certain things. And it might seem innocent enough, but for anybody who understands things like office politics, uh, job politics, things like that, you see these things are inside of everything that you do, whether it be a hobby, whether it be a recreational thing that you do, whether it be something that you're not really into, anyways, like like community service. Whenever you're involved with a bunch of people that you have to kind of like work with, sometimes you don't want to be around them. They're not your cup of tea. That being said, there's a lot of that. Buenos dias. There's a lot of that around here. But what I notice, there's not a lot of upfront stuff happening. People put things and say things upfront that may seem that way. They're hiding a lot behind their back. There's a lot of things happening behind that person's back. Now there are some people who don't like this. There are some people who don't like the ways other people act, but won't speak up. They won't say a thing. They'll let it slide because either one, they were afraid to, which is kind of funny, and number two, because you know, they don't want to disrupt the force. I know that sounded dorky. Um, for sure, no, they don't. They just don't want to cause any problems because they don't want to be a problem. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna tell you right now. It doesn't matter if you don't want to be a problem because you are a problem. If you're a problem, you're gonna be a problem. It's just the way it is. Even if you don't want to stir it up, it's there. So yesterday, And I know this. The thing is that when you uh, when you make people look dumb, they can't wait to make you look dumb. When you show people for their lack of integrity, they can't wait. They can't wait to jump on the first thing you throw out there. Or even they can't wait so much that they won't even wait for you to put something out. They'll try to put something out. They'll try to make you do something. This is what's going on. Like I said, maybe I'm a little ahead of myself here. Maybe I'm a little bit ahead of myself. I'm not sure. I just know these things because I know them. I know these things because if you're paying attention, like I've told everybody, stop just following what everybody else is doing. Take your time, critically think about what's happening. The formula is there and it's laid out for you. Where does it start? Whenever your problem, where does it start? It starts with your mistakes, right? It starts with the things that you have done wrong, your transgressions, the things that people can point out to and say, look, you're human, right? That's where it begins. Now, that doesn't mean anything. It really doesn't mean anything because shaking it off, we all make mistakes, right? We all do things. We all do things that are messed up. We all do things that we're not proud of, whatever. Easily looked over. What comes next after that? A discrediting. Looking for flaws, looking for things that sound like they're not what you said, or bringing up things that don't seem exactly like they align with thoughts that you've made in the past. Completely trying to make you look like you're batshit crazy. That's what comes next. Oh, don't trust that person. Don't trust that person because they're crazy. Whoa, they're crazy. They don't know what they're talking about. Yet I knew what I was talking about until I didn't. See, this is what I always tell people all the time. All the time. You get mad. People get mad. We all get mad. We all get disappointed. We all get angry. It happens. But we tend to create this revisionist history as to how we feel about a person once we get there. Now, I get to some degree, you may want to do that with like an ex-girlfriend or an ex-boyfriend. You don't want to continuously go back to that. I get that. You don't want to do that. Don't do that. But that revisionist history doesn't work with people who weren't like that. Trying to revise them into something that they weren't just doesn't work. You could be upset or disappointed that they did something wrong, but we all stumble. We all make mistakes. We're not perfect. Even some of the people that we follow that are some of the best people we know have made those mistakes. You're not going to be able to change what you see in the person because they made one mistake or flaw. It just doesn't happen unless you're constantly bombarded with the bad thing that they did. So that's what comes next. That's what comes next. It's mistake, discrediting, bombardment. One, two, three. That's the formula. That's not for everybody, by the way. That is not for everybody because that's only used for the strongest people. It's not used. It's not used against the ones that you can bring out receipts with, or the ones that are obviously disgusting people. But there is a formula. There's a formula for people that you don't necessarily have anything against. You just don't want them around. Now that doesn't mean exactly that either. See, there seems to be this idea that, oh, they're pushing me out. Oh, they're blackballing me. No, you cannot be blackballed from the internet. You cannot be pushed out. No, I'm sorry, you can't. You can't be thrown out from certain communities. And yes, that's where that word is viable. When we're talking about groups of people who will accept you and will support you, yeah, you can call that a community. And they can't push you out, can't keep you out. People will go gate guard those communities. So yeah, you can't get pushed out that way. But for those of you who fall in the fall in those categories that are being pushed into these formulaic ways of being discredited, I would say don't worry about it. Once you figure it out, it's pretty easy not to play into it, and also too, it's pretty easy to start cracking those shells because they really are shells. Those really are really big facades that they put up. Um, they're not special. They feel special. It's not. I um I got on Finkel's yesterday, and yeah, I went to urgent care, and yes, I went to go check about an obstruction. It's something I've had for a little bit, nothing crazy. And then and then I started tossing curveballs, but really, really, it was because, and I love it when these people come back, and now I'm starting to think it's like maybe either Vegas Vips or any other people who want people to go up against F3, or they want them to go up against Jeff, or they want them to go up against Shiz, like these all these people like who think that it's about like just like, oh, I want to start some shit, right? And here they come again, and they're like, oh, okay, here's like like talking shit, whatever. We're streaming you, things like that. Like all this stuff starts coming up again. I'm some sort of champion for the people speaking up against them. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not nobody's champion. What's up, mechanics? I'm not your sword wielder. Okay, so get over it, dorks. I'm not gonna do that shit. If I talk against Jeff, or I see some criticism against Jeff, is the same kind of criticism he's gonna have against me. It's gonna be something that we said that doesn't sound right. Whatever. We see it the way we see it. We interpret it the way we interpret it. It doesn't mean that I want him to go down like you do. Get over it. Now I threw some things out there. One of them I didn't realize. I'll tell you which one. But it speaks to that. It speaks to that wanting to. It speaks to that wanting to so much to get at somebody that you don't really pay attention, but you see something, you're like, I'm gonna jump all over that. Now the thing that I wanted everybody to emphasize on were two. and they focused on both of them, which was I I really didn't think that like I thought it was too obvious. Um, yeah, the fast part was focused for them to focus on it. They focused on it, and me saying I got to do my checkout work, and then hearing me say that I was in the park. See, I knew they were gonna jump all over that. That one was I was waiting for that one to happen because why is that not possible? Why is that not possible? Do you guys know what urgent care facility I went to? Has there ever been in the history of urgent care facilities or hospitals that there is a park next to them? Is this something odd? Or maybe maybe it wasn't a park. How do you know it wasn't a playground? Maybe it was like a place where kids can go while their parents are waiting for something. And there just happens to be a bench and it looks like a park to me, so I call it a park. You see, you see how that you see like if I wanted to, if I wanted to get into those types of games, it's easy to get into them. I wasn't drugged up. I never said I was. Mugster made a joke. I just went along with it. That's another thing too. Oh, nobody can joke anymore, but nobody jokes anymore. I gotta watch what I say consistently because you can't take a joke, but then you want to tell me to take a joke whenever you say something stupid. That's not how that works. The charm of Josh, of Stone Vet, his charm wasn't that he acted like he was a perfect person. He engaged in his flaws. If Josh said something dumb, he would say the next day that he said something dumb, and he didn't act like he was above everybody else. That's what makes Stone Vet so easy to watch. That's what makes him more personable to all of us. When you act like you're the smartest person in the room, you're not. You're not. First of all, and number two, you're alienating yourself from everybody else. People want to. They don't want to hang out with the smartest person in the room. They want to hang out with the coolest person in the room, and you're not it. So yeah, I threw that out there just to see how deeply they were going to look at something. Man, I knew it was going to be deep. I knew it because they want it. They want it. Now they want it. They want to force something to happen that's not going to happen. And that just makes you look desperate. Now, another thing that I noticed yesterday was Josh's just complete lack of energy. Now, he might be getting sick, or I don't know. I don't know the full story. I haven't been around enough to know what's going on with him. But rest assured, there's some internal strife there. I don't know how much deeper I can get into that. I don't know. I wish that I could have a dialogue and actually talk to somebody that matters. Nah, somebody that will be genuine. And when they're speaking to me, I think Josh always was straight up with me with everything that he said. But I don't know, man. I think there's some internal struggling going on in there. But whatever's not, I don't. That's just my opinion on it. Now this thing about receipts and never bring receipts. Did I say never? See, this is the thing. This is the thing, and this is why like one of the main reasons why I hate having to do the whole like restreaming thing and stuff like that. Like I only it only works when somebody's saying some egregious shit that you've never heard of before. Like when Kaiser was first coming on and saying stupid shit, it was easy and it was fun because he said it so blatant, right? Now he's being all careful and gets boring. But it gets even more boring when you have to break down things that are obviously not what you're trying to make them out to seem. You continue to gaslight people like that. And not only are they going to notice it, and not only is it going to start getting tired and boring, but you're going to start pissing them off. And they're not going to take your little joke excuse either. Because if you were 100% comedy all the time, nobody would say anything. But you're not. You want to clutch pearls at certain times, and then you want to act like everything's a joke at other times. It makes you a joke. So, excuse me. So, I don't get this thing. I don't get this thing and I'm not talking to I'm not screaming into the void. I'm talking to the people who are listening. I'm talking to the people who are paying attention. I'm not talking to anybody that already has their opinion, that has already made up their mind. Because those people that made up their mind, they made up their mind a long time ago. Believe it or not. It has nothing to do with current events, even events that happened not so long ago. This is just the way it is. There are people who already have their mind made up about you, and they're not going to sway. Because instead of paying attention and listening and trying to understand what they think they know, they're already making plans to get you out. So I am not, I'm not going anywhere. But the thing is that like these uh these little things that are being done, I hope everybody's paying attention and listening. And yeah, we don't always have to have receipts all the time. It doesn't mean that doesn't mean what you think it means. It means we're not in a court case. It means we're not all facing judges here. We're not all going to legal battles, okay? It means we're all in the court of public opinion. That's what I'm saying. and your continual want to disprove somebody by showing a receipt and stuff like that or whatever it's just it just seems like you're overreaching. Like, all you want so much is for people to believe. Why won't somebody believe me? Like, please believe me. I don't care. Don't believe me. Like, don't. We're not in a court case. It's not about freedom. It's not about justice. It's about truth. You got something to hide or something. I find it more sus when if 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 I got something to hide or something like it's like the whole DD 214 stuff. Why don't you show it? Hey, it's here. Okay, whatever. Bye. There's no need for any much more than that, right? That's kind of what I mean by that. I don't mean oh don't ever show receipts or we don't ever need a receipt stuff like that. I'm just saying like once you broke down one thing in evidence that shows that there's a lie happening there, there's no need to go into more to get into more. There shows that one lie, use that and take the logic to where it naturally goes from there. I didn't know I had to break that down. I really didn't know I had to. I thought I was speaking to somebody that was smarter than that. Don't ever show receipts. You think that's what I? You think that's what I meant? It's like, come on, dude. If you want to stop with the, slowing down the show and stuff like that, and making it, like, oh, we gotta see this and see that. Just get to where it naturally concludes to. Just get there, and then when somebody asks you for the receipt, show it, whatever. There's not too much convincing to be done anymore. People are understood. They've chosen their side. So yeah, not everything, not all the time do you have to bring out receipts. Just make your argument based on the logical things that have happened around certain events and come up with a conclusion for it on your based on what you feel is what it is. If it is needed, if the arguments are so close or things can be explained so closely that a receipt would be required, then bring it out. I mean, any good law enforcement interrogation officer or anybody like that would tell you. You should know the answers before you ask them. So it would behoove you not to show everything that you got, right? So I don't get it. I don't get how I said was something weird or even dumb to that degree. But I didn't know I had to explain myself. I didn't know I had to explain that. So yeah, I just that kind of confounded me a little bit. Like I said, I did throw out two fishing lines. Oh, and there was a third one too. There's a third one I noticed. Again, I didn't say that I was on drugs. I never said I was high. I never said anything like that. Muxter made a joke, and that was it. I said I went in there to check about an obstruction. Now, when I go in there and they check for it, they give me nothing but fluids. They put me on an IV and just give me fluids. That's it. That's it. And this other stuff, I guess, to do like an X-ray. I don't know. I'm not a nurse. Neither am I a doctor, so I have no idea what they were doing. They kind of explain it, but whatever. I didn't really care. I just wanted to get that feeling over with. It happens. It's it's something that I've been dealing with. It just I don't know. I feel like I'm full for no reason. I haven't really ate, and I start throwing up. I don't really like puke anything. It's just it just feels that I should. I know that has to do with that because I've been dealing with it for the past 3 years. So I don't necessarily like to make it an emergency, but the doctor told me to make sure that I check into the hospital if anything like that happens. So I did. The whole thing about the park. I just wanted to see what you guys would say about that. It's funny because it's like I don't never really kind of tiptoe around the things that I say, and I don't really pay attention to them because I don't ever really think about it. I was thinking about it a lot yesterday because I was like, I don't know exactly how I'm gonna pop this in and pop this out. I didn't know how natural it would seem. But oh well, I did what I could. But that's the thing though, and I want everybody to understand. You may have a bit of honesty behind you when you play these games, right? You may have a bit of like information that the other person may not have, or even say some surprise waiting in the wings, right? It requires a certain amount of deception. It requires you to be a certain type of a person. Nothing's wrong with the park. I'm actually here right now. I go to the park a lot. I love the park. I love the park. I love the beach. Um, I'm speaking on them. And when I say them, I mean Jeff. Calling out that was I at the park or was I at the hospital yesterday because I said I had to go do my checkout work. And like I said, I never said I had to go back into the hospital to do my checkout work either. These are the games that are played. These are the games that are played. And so I'm not doing this for anybody but the audience. I'm not doing these things for anybody but the audience. Because there's a formula that gets played. And so I want people to pay attention to that. That's right. Again, your reality isn't mine. Everything that you believe isn't what's real. See, here's another caveat to all of this. For those of you that have come along and trying to figure out what the hell is going on with my chat and stuff like that, I'm I still haven't taken any wrenches away, but they've been moved around, and people get timed out and brought back, not by my decisions, but by these people who decide that it's their decision to do these things. The question I have, the question I have for the people that do that, for all of you that are like playing this game of trying to discredit me, is why? Why are you trying so hard? Why are you trying so hard? Is the question. Like, I'm not important. I'm nobody. Why are you trying so hard? What is it about me that you need me to be discredited? Well, what are you then? You're not a part of the audience? See, this is the stuff I'm talking about. All semantics, all on different things that are said. Why are you trying to discredit everything that I say? Why is it that if I say audience, what? You don't have an audience? Everything requires an audience. And I am doing this for the audience because I'm a part of it. They- They're trying so hard. They want so hard to discredit me. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why if I'm so unimportant. Why are you trying so hard? Really? You're playing right now? So again, for the audience, you just got to start asking yourself some questions. If you're wondering why things are a certain way, they're not like they used to be. It's simple. There's a lot of chefs now in that kitchen that had nothing to do with that kitchen. And the one chef that everybody wants to see cook doesn't have his heart in the game anymore. Yeah, yeah. I'm not the one doing that. I'm not the one doing that. I don't need to do that. I never have. The ones that do bring it up, right, Eric? But anyways, I'm not worried about it. I'm just letting people know, and I'll continue to let you know because I know it. I know this formula. I do know one thing though. No, you're not. You're not mechanics. You're not a chef. You can be though. I think mechanics outside of this nonsense. I think that you, sir, can be you know, very intelligent, and have some comedic timing to you. So I would say, you know, like you could make like a topical show. It doesn't necessarily have to be about things on YouTube or anything like that. But I believe you got the skills to do so. Um, so I give you advice on that. Um, yeah, no, I don't need to gaslight anybody. There's no reason to. There's no covert or, you know, convoluted reason why I should or need to. So yeah, there's no. See, that's the other thing too. Intent matters, right? Intent matters a lot. You got to ask yourself why. Why would anybody do that? Once you start asking yourself that question, a lot of things start coming together. So, like I said, it begins with you paying attention. It begins with you actually listening to what people are saying. See, I didn't put up a stream right here, another stream, and try to break down what somebody says. They know what they said. I know what I said. There's no fumbly bumbly over here. That's right. Untrackable. That's exactly what I'm doing. You know, before I started this, I was going to take off all the mods that I had. But then I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? Go ahead. Go ahead and play the game. Go ahead and play your game. Do what you want. Try to silence me. I want people to see that. I want people to see that you're messing around with me. Have fun with that. Because I just really want to know why I'm so important. What? Man, what? Okay, I'm officially breaking them, by the way. What the hell does that mean? What does that mean? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Um. Okay. Sure, pal. I guess. I don't know. Oh, is that what I said? I said that what you're seeing is wrong. Is that what I said? That's what I said. Okay. That's what you took from what I said? Cool. That's not what I said at all. Yeah, yeah, you're trying to convince somebody from what they just finished hearing is something completely different to the things that I said. That's what you're doing. I'm not. I said there's a formulaic way people use when it comes to wanting to push somebody out of a certain community. It is a formulaic way to put things together to discredit somebody and to push them out, regardless of what the thing that you're using. That's what I said. And it's true. All you got to do is listen and watch. Because that same formula isn't applied to people who are really bad people. And I don't want to muddy anything up. I don't want to tell people or make people think that I'm thinking for them. So I'm just telling them what's going on. They can listen, pay attention, and do the research for themselves. If they can't come to that conclusion on their own, just no sweat off of my back. I'm just presenting something. That's all. Is that what I said? Is that what I said? No, no, that's not what I said. See, this is what the tit for tat game is, right? You're right, I'm wrong. This is what's going on with with Toddler and everybody else. That's not what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm not a champion for the other side. I didn't come here to choose one. I didn't come here to wield the sword for the light or the evil. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm presenting something. If that's the way you see it, that's because your mind can't think outside black and white. That's because your mind, when somebody flips a coin, you see heads and tails. I'm trying to let you know that there is a way you can see beyond heads and tails. And when you see beyond that, then you probably will never be gaslighted ever again. I'm not sophisticated to know my own psychology. That sentence is wrong. Um, are you saying that I have a psychology that I knew of and I forgot? How does that work? Are you saying that I don't understand psychology? Or are you trying to say that I don't understand my philosophy? Hey, what are you trying to say? This is a philosophy. Or maybe it was just bad spell check. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt on that. But listen, I think that it's easy played into. People get gaslit, people get deceived because it is easy to look at things as black and white, as this is good, this is bad. You're not cool, we're cool. That's that side, and this is this side. And I say there's always a third option. I hope that kind of clears things up a little bit. If not, I'll try. I don't know. I'm figuring this out. I want to present this, but I can tell you now that I'm gonna keep trying to break this down. It's not easy. It's not easy. It isn't, but it's there. It's there and it's obvious. People people don't want to see it. People don't want to know. It's just the way things are. I love it. I love it that you guys think that these things that you guys put up here are things that are gonna refute things that I'm saying. But really, this is part of this is part of what bringing this stuff out is about. You know that, right? You know that what you're doing when you come in here and you use those words, they allow me to highlight this formula that is being used. You know that, right? Because when you use the word victim, no, that's delusional thinking, spider dog, spider dog. You know, like, and I get it. Whatever, you don't like me, whatever, I don't care. But see, the thing is that look, that's delusional. That's delusional. I'm not saying I'm going to change anything on that. If you think that I have some sort of grandiose opinion of myself that I'm going to change things on YouTube, that's fucking madness. That's madness. No, I'm not going to change anything on YouTube. No, that is definitely not what's going to happen. I would never think that. What I am doing though, what I am doing is that I think there's a group of people out there that are a lot smarter than what other people think they are, and I think that those group of people, once they start understanding what's happening, they'll understand. Shit. Like we weren't seeing things this way, and I think it's going to shift certain things that happen. Whether they do or not, I don't know. I'll try, but I also think it's good to have some sort of education out there for people who don't understand how things work on the internet. Because again, uh, I'm not gonna change anything. I'm not. I'm definitely not. But you know, a good blueprint, a manual, maybe something to get along. I don't know. Um, but I've learned a lot, and I've taken notes, and so I'm gonna use that to break these things down. It isn't again. Didn't say it was me. Didn't say it was me. I didn't say conspiracy. I never used that word. I never said it was against me. I never said that this was some sort of thing that I'm just saying that when people want to target you to be discredited for you to get pushed away, they will make you seem more important than what you are. That's just part of that formula. But what I'm trying to say is that look at the difference between somebody who really is that and somebody who's being made out to be that. It's two different ways that it's being approached. That's kind of what I'm trying to highlight here. It's not really so much me. Well, me, who cares? Who gives a fuck? If I was so worried about me and my image and all this other shit, I would hide. I would go away. I would go to other communities where they don't know me, and that can be done. That can be easily done. There's so many people who've just uprooted everything that they've done, taken the stuff that they've learned, and created another channel, and just done whatever over there. That's not what this is about for me. That's not what this is about for me. Again, again, you could try to formulate a defense for that in the way that I'm, like the things that I'm bringing up. But like I said, if there was no truth to that, if there was nothing if there was anything that I was saying that was like off the wall, it was crazy or whatever, and it couldn't be easily, you know, just by listening, just by watching, if that couldn't be done, then nobody would listen to me at all. Then I wouldn't get anybody. Everybody would think I'm crazy from everybody. I don't think that's true. I really don't think that's true. See, there you go. There you go. See what I'm saying? Can you guys see it now? I'm not. I don't need to sit here and talk for hours on end and just continue going and going and restream something else somebody said. I'm not even doing that. I presented to you guys a simple formula. I presented to you guys a little thing that I did just to show you how much attention they're paying to me. Why? I never used the word conspiracy. I didn't. I didn't say this was against me. I didn't say they're coming after me. I never said that, not once. But what's everybody's favorite saying though? What's everybody's favorite saying? Actions speak louder than words. You would have to explain that to me, buddy. You would have to explain to me what you mean by that, because I'm not on Discord, so I have no idea what you're talking about. I get on Discord once in a blue moon because people are nonstop either tagging me on something or wanting me to talk about something that I have no idea is happening until it's happened. So you would have to explain that one to me. Really? So what do you mean by that exactly? What did I do in your community? Exactly. What did I do in your community exactly? Explain that to me. No, I didn't. You're not my friend on the thing. I can't send you a message. I sent you a friend request, but you're not accepting them. Do you want to try again? Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Are you trying to say that I could have reached out some other way too? Oh yeah, I did. Did you check the comment section on your videos? Did you try emailing me, by the way, which is I got an email that is attached to the description of my page, and you can email me anytime you'd like. You don't accept them. When you click on friend request, it says the person is not accepting friend requests at this time. You think I wouldn't have liked to talk to you? Come up here. I'll drop the link. You can talk to me right now. There you go. There you go, Clean Sanchez. Be my guest. Click the link and come on up. And I don't worry about you porn bombing because I know you cam up, so it's all good. Just come on up, and we can clarify this little misunderstanding. Because I know I saw your message and I tried to reply to it. I just couldn't. It just said I couldn't reply to it, and then I tried sending you a friend request and it said I couldn't send you a friend request. So I was like, oh well, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, right, exactly. That that happens. And trust, I'm not saying I'm not even gonna say that the animosity isn't warranted if you tried to reach out in good faith and I didn't answer, because I would feel the same way. I really would. Is your cam on? Turn on your cam, yeah. Lower, lower. No, dude, I need your face, bro. I'm sorry. Your face, face. Could you put your face? I don't trust hands. Put your face. No. Listen, Clean Sanchez, if that's you, I need to see your face. It's nothing against you. It's just that there are people who are going to want to take this down. Your face. Put your face. Okay, you're not putting your face. You're not going to come up. I need your face. Although that's funny. Okay. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I think I did this for a reason. All right, here we go. Ha, ha, ha. There it is. I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that. Sorry, Rodney. Suck a dick. I was talking to somebody who came in as you, and it wasn't you. But it was taking my thing a while to authenticate. Anyways, yeah. Again, I don't know why you couldn't receive. I can easily dispel that. I can show you the screenshots of me trying to send you one because they're stuck right there in limbo. You can't. It's not like I can delete that. Here, hang on. But I have to get off of the thing. Um, look, you got if you see my look, check this out. I know that's not you. I know that's not you, Sanchez. You don't have to worry about that. I know that's not you. Look, let me. And like I said, I will grant you the notion of being angry and having some sort of animosity towards me for not answering your message when you obviously probably receive messages from other people. I will give you that, but can we start from zero here and give me a give me a chance, number one, to be able to reach out to you and show you what I saw when I sent you a message, and then we can go from there. If that's okay with you, I'd like to do that. I saw your podcast, great podcast by the way, and I heard your message at the end. All right, so I would like to talk to you. It'd be nice. Well, again, consider the source. But anyways, look, all I'm saying is this: I got an email on there, on the description of my page. If you could please email me to that, and we can start a dialogue here. If you don't want to come up here, I mean, you can come up if you want. Like I'm not gonna like I'm not gonna sit here and promote you as somebody who agrees with me or promotes me or anything like that. I'll be fair and say like you came in to give me my what for or whatever. I'm not about misrepresenting what people do here. If you wanted to come up like that, but if you don't, it's fine with me. I get it. If you don't have time, I get it. I don't necessarily have too much time left either. But I just want to let you know that like I wasn't ducking you or trying to like not talk to you. I heard you. I'd like to speak to you. So if you could reach out to me at that email, I'd love to talk to you. By the way, I am a fan of your podcast and your guys' podcast. I think you guys do good work. Um, I've kind of got away from it a little bit. I don't know, maybe the notifications, because before I used to get a lot of notifications from you guys, like when you guys would go online and then just like I don't know, dude, but that's YouTube. That's not even. I know that has nothing to do with you or your channel or the success of your channel. I wish you nothing but the best. So I hope that like you've gotten more of an audience now. But you guys do a lot of stuff. I mean, you guys get on different platforms too. So it would be unfair for me to compare you to somebody who just does YouTube. But anyways, um, yeah. So again, I'm not here. I'm not here. And I didn't come on here to make this. Oh, people are coming after me type of deal. No, that's not what I was doing. I just wanted to show how. I just wanted to highlight how things can look a certain way and be pushed a certain way when they want to be. It doesn't mean that they are or they're even that important. I just think that there's a lot of personal biases that get put and get muddied within the things that are being done. I call it, the coworker effect or the you know, you don't want to deal with this person. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going out for their head. It just means that you don't want to. You just don't want them around you. It's strange. It's not evil intent, but it's not nice either. But anyways, Right. I'm definitely showing I'm showing and highlighting something, but I'm not doing it for the people who don't want to see it. Do you understand? You understand that what I'm speaking to are the people who know what I'm talking about. It's like it. You know what? I you guys know. I don't have to. I really don't have to. I really don't have to say much because you guys know. You guys know. You guys know the Kaiser crowd. You guys know the different other crowds that have been a part of other things. So I don't need to say much of anything because you should know by now. Anyways, that is that. And again, Clean Sanchez, you're more than welcome to reach out to me on that email. If you need me to reach out to you, you can leave me something in the comment section so I can reach out to you. Again, I would check your settings on your things on Discord or whatever. I have no idea. I'm not a Discord expert by any means necessary. So I don't know why I couldn't communicate with you over there, but anywhere else, you got it, man. Anywhere else, you got it. You communicate with me anywhere else. Gmail, shit. If you find a way to do something, just find a way. I'll get to you. I'll even try. I'll drop another comment on another video. Maybe we can link up like that. All right, no problems. Yeah, dude. Yeah, sure. Whatever you say, dude. Cherry beans, dude. Hey, you know how tired that is, dude. I don't even. You know what? Do you ever think for yourself? Is my question. That's what I want to know. Like when you go to the restroom, do you ask other people that you if you could use the restroom first before you go? Do you go to the restroom? Do you have to call people and tell them how to wipe? I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering. Anyways, hope everybody has a great day and see you on the next one.
Things aren't going so well. Now what I need is for you and the boys to lay low for a little while. In other words, stay out of the club.
For the nigga who be talking loud and holding his dick, talking shit, he better lay low. Lay low. The bitch that said I shot some shit up out of my dick, now she sick. She better lay low. For the niggas who be claiming my hood and really ain't for my gang, better lay low. I hope he don't be thinking I'm just talking and I won't do a thing. Really hope so.
Lay low, nobody moving till I say so. Limo tent rolling deep like the president. See, I don't go to clubs, I never chase a bitch. I'm here to bang that gangster shit to the apocalypse. We call it stress, some of y'all call it chocolate. Return of the top dog, it ain't no stopping this. Whatever the case.
Unde atzan chesh konaila. Na joni es tingo yania. E waka negla. Na joni e beshasho. Hatila beniyente. Na joni e bethne. Shosat. Nation e Nishlan. Nila ho. Nashuin nile.
What a thrill with darkness and silence through the night.
Hey, what's up?